innocent, he claims. And he even says jail is not a horrible thing. He's getting through it. But he wants to make a statement.
Why would someone in jail say they're innocent if they're not?
Mr. Hirschfeld, I'll give you a couple of seconds here to get your word out to the public. You must have an important message if you're locked behind bars.
I tell you, I'm very happy to talk to you because you used to be a steady customer in Scores, and I built the vertical club, and I own the vertical club. I am in jail only because a group of about 3-4 people, they specialize in stealing properties from their partners. Saja and Stanley stole the Apple Bank. They stole 60 of the nicest buildings in New York. The
How'd they do
Chemical
that?
Bank building on Park Avenue, the Ansonia Hotel, and 18 East 78th Street, the whole block. And now they're trying to steal from me, and I'm the first one that is defending himself, and for the time being, they are not succeeding.
So,
About 8 years ago, I sat down with Store Judge Tompkins ordered us. We
What?
should settle. I said, Stanley, I'll give you $20 million for your share, or you give me $20 million for my share. We're even partners. And he told me, Abe, I'll give you $3 million, or I'll put you to jail. That's the only offer. That's why I'm now in jail.
When are you?
We don't have a... Well, what, sorry?
No, that explains it.
Yeah, we didn't understand, but now we understand.
I was confused in the first part, but then it made sense.
We have
Name all clear?
Mr. Hirschfeld, because we don't have time, we didn't know you'd be calling in. There is limited time, but there's only time for a follow-up
I
question.
just want to say I hope we don't get cut off again. The last time he was
No,
abruptly.
you won't get cut off. And you see when you...
I believe a black gentleman the last time needed to use the phone and cut you off.
you get off that phone there.
Howard,
Yes.
you see, about 30 years ago, the peace treaty between President Sadat and President Begin and Jimmy Carter, I organized, and I was the signer of the peace treaty. And I'm sitting now in jail, and Yasser Arafat will do nothing. He's so happy, he's looking forward. I should...
We only have a time for a follow-up question from Dracula
I
Gottfried.
think
Go ahead.
Yasser Arafat's a little busy.
Yes, Dracula Gottfried.
Is it hard being a Jew in prison around all of those schwarzes?
Yeah.
Very
But
short
no,
answer.
but I am in prison. The best thing I have in prison, almost every prisoner listens to Howard Stern. I don't know why, but they must have a good feeling.
Is it wonderful
And
being a
everybody
Jew
has
in prison
my
because
personal-
everything is free?
Dracula Gottfried.
Is it
You know
true
what,
you
Howard?
entered prison to get free breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you didn't have to pay rent?
Howard, you know, the joke that I told you became the symbol of the prison.
What's
About
that?
What was that joke?
that President Clinton was the hardest working
Hey, get off the
president
phone
we
and
ever
bring that ass over here.
had.
You bring that Jew ass over here right now.
Have any of the black... Dracula Gottfried brings up a good point. Have any of the black or Hispanic or white, for that matter, men try to have sex with you?
No, because my ass is too tight.
Dracula
Hi.
Gottfried, we only have time for one last question. Go ahead.
I heard your rectum is as wide as a basketball hoop.
That's
Well,
not a
you know,
question.
Joey Adams used to introduce me. Meet a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country 40 years, but he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Can you say that all over again? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, Joey Adams used to say, meet a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld, who is in this country 40 years, but he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Oh, this is really embarrassing. We didn't have the mic on.
All right.
Yeah, can you just say it one more time? We want to hear the joke on the air.
No. All right, one more time. Thank you.
Yes, Joey Adams roasted me at the Friars Club and introduced me. Meet a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country maybe 40 years, but he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Oh,
You're going
damn it.
to
We didn't have the tape rolling. We want it on tape. Can you just please please, just one more time.
Maybe I should give it on the pussy. It will be better.
No, just say it one more time. We weren't taping.
Okay. Joey Adams hosted me at the Friars Club, and he says, I want you to meet Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country maybe 40 years, but still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Oh, you still didn't get it? Oh, this is awful. I don't know what the new
All
equipment
right.
here.
Well, anyway, Dracula
You're
Gottfried.
going to hell, Gilbert.
Let me say something. Mr. Hirschfeld, of course, is in prison. What prison are you in, Mr. Hirschfeld?
Now I am in Rikers Island.
Rikers Island. It's how old a man are you?
I'm 82.
82 years old.
I'm 82 years old in my head.
Are you a Crip or a
and
Blood?
35 between my legs.
Are you a Crip or a Blood? Who are you more associated with?
I beg your pardon?
The Crips or the Bloods?
I'm with the Tombs.
Anyway, I'm glad you got your message
Now,
out.
how much more time does he have?
How much more time before you get out?
I don't know. The judge, I have a crooked judge, Gunnerman, and he said he'll keep me in prison till the end of my life.
Mr.
unless I
Hirschfeld?
give up my property.
Mr. Hirschfeld, have you ever met Joey Adams?
Yes, I was very close with him.
Okay, so do you have any funny Joey Adams stories?
Yes, you see, he introduced me at the Friars Rose. And he said, I want you to meet a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld. He's in this country maybe 40 years, but he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday. It looks like I'll be arriving and arriving. It's easier to arrive with a girl than with you.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with these earphones. What did you just say
Dracula
about Joey
Gottfried? Dracula Gottfried. You asked some relevant questions of Mr. Hirschfeld. I have spoken to the attorney, Dominic Barbara, who says that Mr. Hirschfeld is in prison and should not be.
He should be in prison.
He said to me, and this is a direct quote, he did say that to me, Mr. Hirschfeld. I don't know if that makes you feel any better or worse.
Definitely.
Mr. Hirschfeld.
Hold it. It's Dracula Gottfried needs to ask you a
Mr.
question.
Hirschfeld.
Dracula Gottfried.
In the dark recesses of prison, have you ever remembered meeting Joey Adams? One more time. Could you tell us the story how Joey Adams introduced you?
Eventually, you guys will learn to speak.
I know it's really well. It's our equipment here. Can you just tell us one more time?
Okay, I'll do anything for you.
Thank you.
And Joey Adams roasted me at the Friars Club, and he said, I want you to hear a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country maybe 40 years. And he thinks like he's arriving next Thursday. Soon I'll be arriving next Friday.
It's like an insane asylum in here.
Wait a minute. You know what? Gilbert laughed over it.
I
Yeah.
did.
You know how you did. Mr. Hirschfeld, let me just say that those two beeps that we hear in the background mean that you're on a prison phone, doesn't it?
Yes.
And that means that the authorities could be recording this highly confidential.
Yes, because they're playing
If
it
they have
all
a
the time
if they
here
have a
in
copy
Apex.
of the Joey Adams story, if they would please send it to me because our
Maybe
equipment
theirs is
failed.
pristine.
Okay.
But Mr. Hirschfeld, I have heard from Dominic Barbara, who is considered one of the top-loaded attorneys in the country, that you are a man who should be freed.
I tell you, the people are suffering so much that I'm not freed. I invented a perfect 100% diet, which they calls it a fountain of youth. In addition, I have a simple theory which I can straighten.
One last question for Dracula Gottfried.
Yes, Mr. Hirschfeld. Mr. Hirschfeld. Have you ever?
Hello?
met-
Mr. Hirschfeld,
Wait,
you still
Mr.
there?
Hirschfeld? Hello? They disconnected him.
Again. Very important thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dracula Gottfried's powers. Incubus, come to me. Now you will never know what Joey Adams said.
Once I met Joey Adams.
Yes?
He said, even though I arrived from Transylvania 5,000 years ago.
Wait, I didn't get the punchline. Call him back.
Tell me we need that story. Anyway, actually, at 82 years of age, to be in prison is a... All right, let's go to the rest of the news. And Robin, Gilbert Gottfried here, Richard Jenny here.
Gilbert really is going to go to hell. He laughed like a retard at that.
I thought I was in an insane asylum.
That was horrible.
But a retard eventually would have caught on. It's like,
Oh, my God.
But we
Now
never
you're
know.
making fun of me.
You said to him in the Dracula Gottfried voice, many things.
Oh, dear.
Many things.
All right, now I'm going to tell you
Home.
something.
I have no home.
Uh-oh.
Hunted.
I'll never get
the
this out.
spies.
living like an animal.
I have something very shocking
Listen
to
to
tell you.
them.
Oh, God.
Children of the night. What music they make. A spider spinning his web for an unwary prey. The blood is the life, Mr. Reinfeldt. Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make. To die,
Oh, my God.
to be really dead, must be glorious. There are far worse things awaiting man than death. I never drink wine.
He only does the Dracula part. He'll go on forever.
Dracula
It's like
Gottfried,
a monologue.
we couldn't get that on our tape.
All right,
Do
you
you mind
want me?
repeating that?
Once
No,
I
it's
met
all right.
Joy Adams.
All right, let's...
Very shocking news here, Howard.
shocking news. What,
Yes.
Gilbert has a new routine?
That's the shocking news. He does not have a new routine. Now, listen to this. You're going to be shocked, too.
Their eyes were red like his.
If you
I will get them for you, master.
Who's he doing now?
That's
It's the whole movie.
Yeah, Dwight Fry.
Oh, okay.
Now you know what he does all day. He kept asking. I got you the answer.
An African-American or an Asian actress who is over 40 is going to have an extremely difficult time getting work in the motion picture industry.
Shocking.
Wow.
That's shocking.
What did you go to see on a Broadway show, The Dracula Chronicles featuring Gilbert Gottfried? Like if
Put Gilbert on Broadway?
I want to do a limited run Gilbert Gottfried on Broadway where he comes out as Dracula in full makeup and does the whole movie. We do the whole movie right on stage. I'll play one of those characters.
Yeah, the weirdest thing is you were going to put the guy who farts on Broadway a little while ago.
I'm working on that still. I can't get him a visa. That guy's huge. And you can do the Joey Adams story over and over again.
Look at that baby. There you go. All right.